Midwives Uncut, take 3. Or no, not take 3, but
Yeah, vlog 3.
Vlog 3. Season 3, no, episode 3. That's it, episode 3. So welcome. We are here doing our weekly blog. We have a new person in the blog with us.
Special guest.
Yepper. So she's not new to us or Natural Birth Works.
No.
Sandra is she's the person behind us. So
She's our right-hand woman.
Yes, she does.
Whatever they want me to do.
That's right. But she also has a lot of other perks about her. So not only does she help us run the business here, which is hard, but she also is a birth assistant, and she is
A doula. And a postpartum doula.
Yes. So she has many wonderful features. And we have her here because, well, number one, she's part of our team, but two, we're going to talk a little bit about the benefits of having a doula around and
Person
stuff
like
that.
her in your team.
But we have exciting stuff first today because it's the ending of World Breastfeeding Week.
Well, it was on the 7th, but August is World Breastfeeding Month. And honestly, I hate to just limit it to 1 week, all right? Because we really have to understand that celebrating this a whole month to spread awareness is so important. So I'm just going to say World Breastfeeding. It's always World Breastfeeding, every month.
And we support the boobs.
So we had a little giveaway. Galena and I had posted a little bit about our breastfeeding journey. And we posted some pictures and we said, you know, if you guys posted a picture of you breastfeeding and tagged us on why it was so important, we were going to get some names, put it in a bag, and see who won that brand new breast pump.
Brand new.
So we are going to do it. Who's going to pull it?
Let Sandra do it.
I'll pull it.
Okay.
She's neutral Nancy.
All right.
Now listen.
Would you like me to read it?
Yeah. Yesenia Cespedes
Yay!
is our winner! Yay!
Congratulations, Yesenia. You get a brand new breast pump. Do we have it so we can show
Yeah,
her?
we do. It's on the floor. Give it to me. So please contact us directly. You can call us or email us, and then I think we can probably send you a private message.
Look at how nice.
And this is your brand new
Beautiful.
breast pump.
Is it electric?
It's an electric. It's a double electric breast pump. It's called the
Wow.
Minuet LCD, and it's really nice. So congratulations. Enjoy. All right.
Wonderful. Okay, so there are a few other things that we wanted to talk about this week, and I guess we're kind of start off because I had this, I don't know, thought, and I think I texted you at like some crazy hour
Yes.
with a rant, and I just ranted, and so then we realized it may be good to talk about at our next vlog. So what I like to make sure of is because sometimes we get these phone calls where women are like, well, I didn't get the provider dropped me, and they had this whole hospital birth plan, which is fine, and you guys seem to be the only ones who take my insurance. And I said, well, it's a really difference, like from hospital to out of hospital birth. Is this what you want? Oh, I don't really care. I know at the time you might think that you don't really care, but when labor kicks in, because it is such an intense emotional, physical journey for a woman, it is really important that where you are birthing is comfortable and safe for you. And that's not something you can wing the day of labor.
Another thing I want to add there is the fact that sometimes moms choose this because their family members did it, and so they think this is the way that they have to do it, or because they saw these beautiful birth videos online and they're like, oh my God, that looks so great, it's amazing. And you know, it is, but it's also probably edited. Like, you know,
all the good parts.
all the good parts.
The work part, the part that got them that beauty.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, birth in general is raw. It's dirty. It can be messy.
Emotional.
Very
It can
primitive.
be it's very primitive. And you know, it's really important that if you choose this path, a natural birth path, that you are committed. And you've got a really good birth team around you that's going to help support your choice.
And a lot of that, I think, involves you understanding what it's like to birth outside of a facility that can provide you with numbing medicine. You know, we don't do that. We allow you to feel the process of labor and birth because there are not only hormonal changes, chemical changes going on in the body, but there's a lot of mental stuff that is helping you transition from woman to mother. And we don't want to numb that for our clients. And our clients come to us because they want to feel that in a safe environment with somebody who supports that style of birth, and understands that it is a long, tough journey, and also supports everything that when you feel like you're going down, we're there to support you, more specifically doulas. And then when on the way up, you're there to celebrate with all of us. So it's not something you can just say, I think that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and try that.
Yeah.
Try it out.
You know, and I've had many times where, you know, moms they start labor and they're like, oh my God, I did not realize it was going to be this intense. Well, here's the thing. To have a beautiful birth, you have to prepare for one. And that's one of the things that we talk about in the childbirth education classes. Mm-hmm. Classes are so important. Making sure that you have good resources. So, you know, Baby Center, I'm sorry, but I gotta just put it out there, may not be the best resource because you have a lot of biased information. So reading books that are geared towards natural birth, going to classes that are geared towards natural birth, you know, is so helpful and beneficial, because it is going to help recondition your mindset. It's going to really help the people, and whoever's going to be with you during birth should be at those classes. I even tell moms, I'm like, oh, so your partner's going to be there, but is your mom or yeah, my mom's going to be there. I'm like, she should come to the class, because maybe she didn't have a natural birth or this experience, so it's really helpful for her to educate herself so that she understands when you're in labor for a few hours and there's certain things that are going on, she doesn't freak out and say, is this normal? Because if you hear that when you're in labor, you're going to automatically think, is this normal?
Wrong? Am I doing okay?
Yeah,
Am I
and
doing
that's
the right thing? Change your whole mindset.
When you're in labor, you're in a very vulnerable state. And I think that not having, like, that's why I like doulas so much, because you are so vulnerable. Mm-hmm. It's really great to have an advocate there for you who will remind everyone of your birth plan, including yourself.
Right.
Because you will forget why you chose this everything.
And if I may, let's talk a little bit about the difference between a midwife and a doula, because I feel like a lot of times moms don't understand that there is a difference. Mm-hmm. And they sometimes will confuse that and say, well, I don't need a doula, I have you. That's why I hired you.
Yes and no.
No.
It's two different hats.
Completely two different hats.
And it's hard. You can't, I don't know of anyone who should wear both hats, because one requires so much of like us tapping into our knowledge and focusing on that, and not necessarily being able to provide you with so much additional support that doulas do. You're going to lack somewhere if you try to use one person for both.
Exactly. And the thing is that, like, I tell my moms, I'm like, yes, I'm going to be there supporting you, and I may have some recommendations, and I may rub your back, but I have to take care of you medically and make sure that you and baby are safe. Mm-hmm. We are doing your vitals. We're listening to baby. We're kind of, going over your chart, making sure that everything is in there correctly, and, just monitoring how the progress is going. Doulas are rubbing your back. They're getting you water. They're changing your position. They're reminding the partner not to get hangry. Hey, have you eaten anything? Because you may want to take a break, because they don't have the same storage as we do. So, I wanted to point that out, because I feel like I get that question a lot.
And I also think we were mentioning before, it's like a commitment to do an out-of-hospital birth, especially in the environment that we are in, where it's not so accepted, right? And it does require that you educate yourself on this decision, so that when things do go left instead of right, you already know what your team is capable of doing, and then what the next steps will be at that point, so you're confident with the choice that you make. Absolutely. We have found such a little success with people who just, it looked pretty and they decided to do it, right? And
that's okay. It's not for everyone.
It's not.
Exactly. And so we understand that, if you are the type of mom that says, oh my God, this looks amazing and beautiful, but I don't know if I can handle the pain, then it may not be for you, and that's okay. Yeah. We live in a country that we have access to hospitals, everywhere. Mm-hmm. And we have access to medication and things that maybe other countries we don't. So it's okay to be able to choose that, and nobody should chastise you for it.
And that's not to take away the beauty of and the benefits of natural birth. I mean,
Or vaginal birth in general.
Right, right, of course. The benefits are extremely high for a woman choosing to do a birth without intervention as much as possible, because of all the things that we can't even possibly begin to touch on. Chemically, like I said, hormonally, emotionally, physically, that are for mom and for baby in their specific journey that will benefit them not only immediately but long term as well. So always first goal should try to be that, but again, if you don't feel like you can hang, don't try if you know you're not going to.
Right.
It's a waste of everyone's time, including your own.
Yeah.
You know? So I did want Sandra, this lady over here, whatever her name is, Sandra, to touch a little bit on not only a doula support in labor, but also maybe a little bit like in the postpartum period.
So important.
Because I want a whole vlog on postpartum, but just a little touch on
we'll probably do that in another one.
Because it's on the spot. See, come vlog
Sandra
with us.
does so well when she's on the spot. If you can't tell, she's getting a little flush.
This is my first vlog, so I'm like, now what do I talk about? Hi, Medulla. My mind went, no.
And the funny thing is, like, when she gets into a birth, she is like on point.
We have thrown her.
You gotta catch me in a video to really know what I'm doing.
Yeah. We have thrown her in many like you're it situations, and she's just like, that's why we love her, because she's just all right.
I have no choice. It's sink or swim, and I guess I swim very well. So, with the importance of having a connection with a couple, your partner and the family, and being somebody who's with you every step of the journey. We use the bathroom, maybe not 8 hours later, but we use
how long a doula can hold her bladder.
But we are with you the whole process, the up and downs of it. We're making sure that when you're forgetting, you get moms, their shoulders are up, their faces like this, and they're losing it, and trying to get away from it. And hey, relax the shoulders, relax your face, fall into it, fall into baby coming down. And it's amazing how quickly the woman and even her family, the husband, the partner, the mom look and, oh, yeah, that's a nice way of doing that. And she'll start to just kind of flow with the labor. And that's just an example of one of the things we can do.
Yeah.
I think it takes the pressure off of everybody else.
It does. The other day we had a birth, and I saw the doula grab the dad's hand. No, this is where you put it.
Yeah.
And that's nice, because the doula is not to take the place of the partner, because that process together is really important. But she really helps the partner understand, because even if he did childbirth classes, or any partner did childbirth classes, sometimes they forget. And
they're nervous.
They're nervous, or they're sleep deprived because maybe she's been in labor for a while and they're tired, or she's had a long prodromal, whatever the case. But it is nice for that extra hand to kind of show them where they can be supportive, because they want to support.
And they're just not quite sure what to do sometimes. Right. So I think by seeing that and being able to help them, because it's important to have that connection between the two of them.
Right.
Also, it's a very special moment.
It is.
Damn it. And we need to be treated like princesses while we are laboring. Goddesses. I like that word better. While we are laboring, and the more people around you to do that.
Yeah, you have somebody you can lean on and holding your hand and being in water and being fanned and...
That's what brings out the beauty of birth.
Absolutely. And especially in the hospital, because in the hospital, you're going to have a lot of different opinions, different people coming in and out, changing shifts. Like maybe the last shift had your birth plan, and now they change shift, and they're kind of like not on the same board, but your doula is there to remind them what your birth plan was, and to kind of be your voice when you're not able to.
It's also not the coziest environment always.
Right.
Like,
and so they always make
sterile,
you feel
so
safe.
they try to make it like, cozy it up a little bit.
And we're with you. We're like that outside person that going to a new, like a family reunion.
Yeah.
With somebody.
Well, right, because you've been seeing us the whole time, and it's nice.
Sandra's also a postpartum doula, because we're short on time now. Yep. Sorry, but the postpartum period with a doula is so vital sometimes, because it really helps the transition. Mom is sleep deprived. Everyone is sleep deprived. They don't really know how to support them. Postpartum doulas, they come in. What do you guys typically do?
Well, we come in and we usually like to go over a plan of action of what they're seeking out of this. Is it sleep, balance for mom and dad to keep that relationship, baby care, baby care, and that was my elbow. Ow.
Oh, are you okay?
I'm good. Yeah. Now I lost my train
Baby
of thought.
care, what you're
Yeah,
doing.
we
as well.
are basically, we're there to support the whole family. Like, it's not like at night a nurse would come in and it's just for baby. We're there to make
in the
snacks,
beginning,
run
it's
errands,
overwhelming.
maybe,
Do
help
a load
with
of laundry.
do a load of laundry, help with care, do a small snack, let you take a shower.
It's like the help transition. That first,
Yeah.
whatever beginning.
Sometimes
or so.
you just want a block of sleep, and we'll be there. If you're breastfeeding, we can bring baby to you. You can nurse, get baby back. We'll burp baby, diaper change.
How many times have I said I just want to take a freaking shower?
Oh.
In peace,
You just
and
wanna
not have
pee.
to pop my head out. I was like, oh my god, did I just hear the biggest, loudest sound I've ever? Because when you're in the shower
And you have a
suddenly
small
everything
baby.
happens.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you have
kids in general, you're
And
like,
you have
what are
so
they
many
doing?
questions, like, am I doing this right? Is this normal? Is this not? And we can help you out with that because we are trained in all that.
It's like a trained best friend.
Yeah, a
It
trained
is.
best friend.
That's been there and done that. So,
Yeah.
and
4 times for me.
Yes.
So,
So that's it. We're out of time because we don't want to bore you guys too much. But next, please, what do you guys want us to talk about? We have lots of ideas, but we want to make sure it's stuff that you're interested in.
yes.
So have a wonderful week. Congratulations again to Yesenia. Please contact us so you can get your new breast pump. And that's it. Bye, guys.
Happy
Have a
Friday.
great weekend. And thank you guys, everyone that's been sending
Yes.
little hearts and waves. We love you guys.
Oh, yeah, we didn't
Thanks
check
for the
that.
support.
We're not that fancy yet. We're getting there. All right. Bye.
Bye.